Hey, Cool Cats, it's the magic word. I'm Paul,
Rob.
and today, with the release of Double Masters on the horizon, we're going to talk about our least favorite reprints from Double Masters. Okay, Rob. So, what we're talking about today are the Double Masters reprints that we don't like. There's some amazing cards coming out in this product,
They went
and
crazy with the good cards.
beautiful alternate arts. They got Richard Kane Ferguson back. They went for it. So uh, we're ignoring all that today, and we're talking about cards that we don't like that they reprinted. We're going to talk about a card that was upshifted in rarity, a rare, and a mythic. Uh, let's do rare mythic, and then upshift last because that could be a wild card.
Yeah. So, what was your choice of the worst card you would want to open in a booster pack?
The worst rare
The worst rare.
for me, it's obvious. Ravenous Trap. I can't believe they made that a rare. I don't like. Is someone going to tell me they did that for limited? I don't understand how a limited set would need that as a rare. And then I don't. If it's not for limited, what is it for? The card was like 40 cents an uncommon, so now it's going to be like 20 cents a rare or something like that. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, if there's secret Ravenous Trap combos like hanging out and it jumps to $10 a card, that's fine because I have a bunch of them sitting in the back somewhere.
That's true. It was uncommon, correct? When it was
Right.
first printed. So it's been opened a lot. So especially if you bought boosters from Zendikar, like you already have like a nice little chunk of like your secret stash, and now there's more, but now it's rare.
Oh yeah. So you touched on a little hint on mine. All of the cards that I chose today are also upshifted.
Oh,
So that's a little background. So, but let's go into your rare.
okay, so my rare was Sphinx Summoner. So it is a 3/3 artifact creature. It's a Sphinx. And when it enters the battlefield, you get to tutor for an artifact. So you search your library, find an artifact card, and then you put it into your hand.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, it's a fun card. I'm glad that they stapled a tutor like onto a nice, it's like pretty good body for 5 mana. So 3 blue black. But I don't know. It's not a card that so one of the reasons why I chose it is because I'm like, when I buy a booster, especially a Masters booster, I want to feel like my money investment is going to pay off. And I had a bad experience when Modern Masters came out. I bought a pack. I was like, ooh, all right, I'm gonna get like something really good. This is a good set that they
It
put
could
a
be
lot of
anything.
powerful cards into. And when I opened it, my rare was a Scoot Mob. So Scoot Mob, for those of you who can see it on the screen, cute little bug for 1 green. It's a 1/1. Very, very nice. And as the game goes on, as you accumulate your lands, your Scoot Mob gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's a beautiful card, but it wasn't a card I wanted to invest that much money on that Masters booster. So I feel that same sense of danger gambling, buying, like, even if it's just Sphinx Summoner as 1 rare in the pack. Double Masters, you get 2 rares.
Right.
But if one of them is a Sphinx Summoner, I'm gonna feel a little cheated.
That's a
A
no-go.
little cheated. I guess that's why gambling isn't so good, because you could win, but you could also lose.
You will. You will.
Can you imagine opening your pack and you have Ravenous Trap and Sphinx Summoner?
I gotta exile myself after that one. So the next we're moving on to mythic. So my mythic, which as I said is an upshift, is Mana Echoes. So this is a red enchantment. Whenever a creature comes in, if it shares a type with another creature you control, you get more generic mana. This is a combo piece. It's a combo piece. Outside of the combo piece, it's a big, dumb red enchantment in a long line of big, dumb red enchantments that aren't mythic. They're all rare because no one wants to open them. So when Wizards looked at this card, they're like, we're going to reprint this, not because it's a big, dumb red enchantment, but because it has a really high price for EDH. I think it's like $40 now on the secondary. And so they wanted to reprint it to get people who wanted to buy into their new product. But it's completely Mythic just for that reason. Mythic for the money. Is that fair? I don't know if that's fair.
That's a very good way to look at it. Because when I saw that card spoil, I'm like, oh yay, more Mana Echoes, because it is a powerful card. Like you get that, and then of course, like all of the Sliver Queen pilots are just like drooling, knowing that Mana Echoes will be, more accessible to people. But to make it mythic, yeah, it kind of pushed it so that way it occurs less often in the booster pack. So you'll be buying booster packs, and then you get Ravenous Traps instead. Sorry. Yeah, I like yours better than mine. Like, I would actually prefer to open yours than mine. The one I wasn't too happy to see that got pushed up to Mythic was Geth.
Lord of the Vault.
This guy. He's huge. He's like, what, 4 black? I'm trying to go from memory. Sorry, I should have.
That's okay.
4 black for a 4/4 Intimidate. It's just Geth's head on a big, huge body. And, I mean, that's pretty good, but, I mean, he has the ability to pay X in black. You resurrect something from your opponent's graveyard, and then that player has to mill that many cards, whatever X is. That's beautiful for a rare. That is exactly where Geth should stay. He is expensive. His ability is expensive, but he has a big splashy effect. So that's definitely what I want in my rare. Right. So I would expect him to cost less. I would expect him to be his stats to be up a little more.
Yeah.
He's a good card, but not mythic good. I want him to be a little more spicier.
So you want to hop into your upshifted then?
My upshifted, I kind of want to make that my upshifted. It's just so annoying that I'm sorry. I know someone out there is going to be very happy to see that Geth. And I mean, there's something special about holding a card and knowing that it's a mythic because it has that special little red expansion symbol.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just not for me.
So maybe a new player who's never held a Geth before will get that feeling. But like me, I thought they were going to print Geth in the first Mirrodin in like 5th Dawn, and he didn't come out. So when they printed him in Mirrodin 2, I was like, oh, tight, Geth. So I bought like 4 for $1 on eBay, and I was like, cool, I'm going to hold on to these. So I think I'm going to keep one for myself, always keep one for myself. And then I think I might have like 1 left over that I haven't traded yet. So we'll see. Yeah. But that brings me to my upshift, which is actually, I'm going Isochron Scepter. So this started out as an uncommon in Mirrodin, which we were just talking about. And then From the Vault Relics, it was mega shifted to a mythic. And now it's downshifted to a rare. So
it's had a long journey.
Yeah. I'm choosing this one as my up and down shifted card just because I wanted to point out the journey that Isochron Scepter has been on. It's a fun card. It's cool. A little bit harder to use in Commander, but I still have my beat up version from Mirrodin.
What is its combo piece? Is it Dramatic Reversal?
That's right.
Dramatic Reversal. Oh, yeah. You see that. You need to take care of it as soon as possible. So Dramatic Reversal, 2 and a blue for an instant that untaps all non-land permanents you control. So if this is imprinted on your Isochron Scepter, you activate it, you cast a copy of Dramatic Reversal, and then you'll untap your Isochron Scepter along with, hopefully, your Mana Rocks and your mana.
Your Gilded Lotus. All that.
And then you just
go to town.
Keep doing this. You're a DJ. And then you have you store your mana from all your Mana Rocks, and then you blow it out in a big, huge, I don't know, stroke of genius.
Gross.
Yeah. But wait, do you think with the state of the power creep in Magic that eventually Isochron Scepter will be able to occupy all rarity levels and it will go to common one day?
I don't think they're going to print it as common. Maybe when they do the common only set, Isochron will be in there. Because I think that's the only reason why it was bumped up to Mythic is because it was put in that from the vault relic set. It just needed to match all the other cards to have that Mythic symbol. But
You know, that idea is just like blowing out the popper brains of people. It's
oh
like,
no,
Conceptor, popper? Oh yes.
right. That's coming out after Nano Captains.
There you go.
Okay, well, we did it. We got through not all the worst cards in this set, but we highlighted a few. So, yeah, I think if there's any that we left out or any glaring ones that you definitely think we should have covered, just let us know. And otherwise, subscribe, please. It means a lot. And I will see you in the future.